Hello and welcome to A-Level PE at Chichester College. In the next few slides, we're going to focus on giving you an overview of the physical education course at Chichester College. So we're going to look at course structure, assessment methods, describe the topics that you'll be covering and identify some teaching methods. So first of all, who are your teachers? Well, you've got myself, Ali Locke, here, and then you've got Matt Wright, who will be teaching you psychology and the social cultural areas. I teach the A&P and your non-exam assessment. So at Chichester College, you will study the AQA syllabus, which includes the following topics. So you've got applied anatomy and physiology, exercise physiology, biomechanical movement, which I teach all three of those, and then you've got skill acquisition, sport psychology, sport and society, of which Matt will teach you. You've then also got the role of technology in physical education and sport, which Matt also teaches. So in the physiology, we will include the structure and function of the skeletal and muscular systems, the cardiorespiratory and energy systems. We'll also be looking at diet and nutrition and biomechanical principles. Psychology will mainly consist of two elements. You've got skill acquisition and sports psychology. And the former will analyse theories on how the human mind develops and is able to reproduce sporting specific movements. Whereas sports psychology will evaluate how the fundamentals of psychology can influence sporting performance. For example, team cohesion, group dynamics. And then the third area is our sport and society and the role of technology. So sport and society, you're looking at the emergence of modern sport through the globalisation of sport and the impact of social factors on development, specifically of sort of tennis, football and athletics. So drugs in sport, racism in sport, women in sport, all those sorts of things. And then we'll look at the latest technology, the latest developments that are out and how they can enhance performance. So we use the AQA syllabus, and with that 70% is assessed through 2 written exam papers, and they're all taken at the end of year 2. Both papers are 1.5 hours, and these will include multiple choice, short answer and long answer questions. Our longest ones are 8 marks and 15 marks. So 30% of the assessment is through a non-exam assessment as well. So 70% exams, 30% non-exam. The non-exam assessment, you must be playing or participating in competitive full-sided versions of your sport. Futsal is new on this year, so always worth asking us as to whether your sport and how you're playing it is included. So 15% is performance assessment, so that's you actually out there playing the sport, or you can coach sport. 15% you then analyse performance, that's written, and then a further 15% is you evaluating that performance. Sorry, so 15% is you analysing and evaluating your performance. So you will need to be able to record a whole game or a whole kind of competition if it's a race or a dance. So that there's a lot of, it's quite different for different sports, but if you're football, then yes, you need to be able to record first half and the second half. You are not allowed to edit your recording. They want to see it as continuous flow of the game. And afterwards, then you write up like a commentary sheet that goes along with your performance. You could say at 2 minutes, I showed this skill, at 3 minutes, I showed that skill. But obviously, this is all stuff that we would talk through with you in depth throughout the years. So how you'll be taught? In many, many ways. There'll be reading, there'll be lecture style, but there'll be theory for you to look at. You have to listen. There'll be quizzes to check how you're doing. Occasions there are some model making and colouring, which I think helps with the anatomy and physiology. Lots of question and answer, group work, lots of tasks. At some point you will even learn juggling in psychology and skill acquisition. We will use PowerPoints and you will need to write and take notes. And sometimes, yes, you will do the research and then you will feed it back to the class. So lots of different ways that we try and get you to learn. So Any questions you have, you can always email me at alison.lock@chichester.ac.uk. You can click on the AQA and it will take you, and you can look that up and have a browse around online of all their resources and things they've got and find out a little bit more about it if you like. But yeah, so any questions, please do email and ask me. Look forward to seeing you in September. Good luck in your exams this year. Bye.